here with high school track athlete Alex Sandler. Is everything okay?
No.
Sounds like you're having trouble breathing. What's the matter?
Well, I have exercise-induced asthma. So you see, a person without asthma will have a normal airway and they'll have relaxed, smooth muscles, but during an asthma attack, their muscles tighten and the air is trapped in the alveoli.
So when you get these attacks, what do? How do you combat the symptoms?
Well, my coach always has an inhaler with me at all times, so usually after I run, I take the inhaler before I run. I also have an electric inhaler that I take at home that's good for me. And a lot of times when I go to the doctor, they prescribe me corticosteroids. One example would be like prednisone and Z-Pak, which stops the mucus in my lungs.
So what are some other symptoms other than just having trouble breathing?
Wheezing, tightened lungs, a lot of mucus, basically it.
Do you have any advice you can give other athletes or just people in general with asthma?
I would say not to run on bad days. Like usually cold days and really hot days usually induce the asthma. A lot of times seasonal allergies induce the asthma, so I would stay on really bad fall days or spring days.
What about this LA pollution? How does that affect your asthma?
It affects it just as much as exercise. My lungs are tightened with this pollution, and with the exercise it just makes it worse.
When you go other places, for example, like a different state, is your asthma better or worse than here in LA?
Depending on the state, if there's a lot of pollution, it would be kind of bad. But in Arizona, which I traveled to last week, it was pretty good there. So wasn't too many allergies. I didn't have much asthma.
So definitely clearer air then.
Yeah.
What about, have you noticed any trends of people in LA? What I'm trying to say is, does the pollution here affect more people than pollution elsewhere?
Yeah, I would say so. I say the pollution in LA is definitely worse. All the cars and the factories around just make it 10 times worse, and I think it's a really big problem in LA.
So you've noticed a trend that more people in LA have asthma than other places?
Definitely.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Alex. Back to the anchors.
Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to Channel 12 News. I'm Monica Kroll, and I'm here with pulmonologist Dr. V. Living here in LA, in the most polluted city in America, what can you tell us about the primary and secondary air pollutants that cause asthma?
Well, living here in LA, the combination of people, cars, and factories makes it a very congested city. The primary pollutants include carbon monoxide from cars and buses, as well as sulfur oxides and VOCs from industries and factories.
And what organs does it affect?
Well, the lungs are greatly affected because in combination with pollution and seasonal allergies here in the winter of 2013, asthma can be at an utmost high. When one breathes in, as you can tell, air travels through the nasal or oral cavities. And someone who has seasonal allergies, their nasal cavity is also irritated, and that in combination with inflammation and excessive mucus makes it really hard for them to breathe.
And how has it evolved since the past few years?
Well, from 2001 to 2009, asthma has actually increased at roughly 12%. So now 1 in 2 residents in the U.S. have asthma, which is about 8% of the population.
Well, that is a lot of information. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Let's tune to some fun facts.
Over time, my lungs can degenerate because of the
Back on
bad air
pollution,
pollution.
or drive eco-friendly cars like a Prius or an Escalade, a hybrid Escalade.
Asthma affects all ages, from young to old.
Exercising, you don't forget your inhaler. Great seeing you.
Thanks.
Back to the anchors.
I wish you shook my hand.